What's going on, guys? I am MisterDeranged. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, make sure to click the subscribe button. YouTube has brought it to my attention through the analytics that 86% of you guys are new and have not hit subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button. It's free. Just click it. It helps me out. It really does. And I'd really appreciate it if you did it. Okay, today we are going to be checking out High Ren, which I am honestly super nervous about. I've seen tons of reactors do this video. I have seen this video. It is a long song. I really love this song. It was one of the first ones I ever listened to that my brother had sent me a long time ago. Just absolutely fucking love this song. But you guys asked, so I'm going to react to it. High Ren. Hi. Let's get into this song. Okay, so just here in the beginning, I don't know if anybody caught that, but he is actually very, very talented, even just with the guitar. You'll see in part of this when he starts going a little bit faster that he actually brings his thumb over up at the top. And this is something that Jimi Hendrix used to do when he would play, is that he'd bring his thumb over the top and grab that top string to hold it down on whichever fret that he wanted to do. And it's just kind of crazy that I didn't catch this before now. Right there, you see his thumb is over the top, which I wish I could just like go back like a second. But yeah, you can see that right there, that his thumb is placed over the top of that string to hold that, which is just amazing. It just shows the amount of talent that he has just from playing the guitar here.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down you know that. Deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ran.
I fucking love how good he is. Like, just that whole little bit there. Like, it's just... It's like the psychotic version of him is like what he's speaking at right there. And then he like goes back to like the more therapist side is what it seems like. But I love that he's like having a conversation with himself. And like I said, I have seen this a ton. I know this song. I love this song. So I have heard and seen this a bunch. But I love the fact that even in the beginning, he's like, did you miss me? You thought you buried me. And he's like, no, you didn't bury me. Deep down, I knew that you'd always need me. So I'm still here regardless. He's like, I know you need me. You're the sheep. I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place biting off the hand that feeds me. Just fucking excellent, man. He's so talented. It's such... His lyrics are always just so on point that I'm like, does this dude even make a mistake in songs? Like, I have yet to hear one.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky.
I love the fact that that light turns on and off there too.
Cause I always come back, deep down you know that. Deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Rant on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro, I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd, not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill.
Oh my God. It's so good. It is so good. He's like, I've been taking time to be distant, to be still by himself, and that his therapist has told him to be like this. For me, I really feel this right now because I've never made it like any sort of like hidden thing that I'm also like to see a counselor in therapy or whatever you want to call it. It's a trauma specialist that I talk to, and it's not a secret. You'll see it in other videos that I've talked about it several times. Lorna Shore is a big one that I've talked about it, and Sleeping with Sirens. But this is how you feel. Like after a while, you start learning like these coping mechanisms that they tell you to do, and like things that they tell you to watch out for, and how to deal with the emotion that it like kind of explodes at the time that you're having it, and how to like kind of talk yourself down, which I've also, you know, like read a ton of different like leadership books and, you know, stuff like that over the years. So I've kind of gathered those on my own anyways. But I love the fact that he adds that in, and it makes you just like actually realize that he has had the therapy and he has had this type of stuff happening. So he actually is speaking from the heart when he's like talking about this. I just absolutely love it.
It's been weeks since we spoke, bro, I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd, not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill.
Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy.
Nah, mate, this time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place, and my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great, and when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man, cause when you're with me, it never seems to help.
God, I feel like I'm pausing this too much, so I apologize if I am. But it's just so good, and there's just so much in this song, and I'm sure that if you watch other reactors, you've heard them say the same thing. There's just so much in this song that it's just hard not to want to pause it. And it's just so great to see him and like explaining exactly how it feels, because I've walked out on so many different therapists. I've slammed the doors. I've like hated them entirely for a very long time in my life. So it's been really nice to actually talk to one that I actually get along with and that is actually helpful. So I absolutely understand when he's like, yeah, just do this 10-step program. Oh no, do this and do that. And then I've taken so many different types of medications over the years that it's just like none of them really work. I finally got one that does work. Thank goodness. But it really sucks that he goes, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think we should talk anymore. Like his other personality, that's why we shouldn't talk anymore, is so he can be remembered, because he's doing so great in that he feels like if he brings this other part back into him, that it's just going to take him down and just mess everything up. So he can't be fully himself in that saying. But it's like, for you to not be remembered, like, holy crap, man. Like, I know that I'm new to Ren, but this song I am not new to. Murderer is not a song that I'm new to. I absolutely love that song. Honestly, just fantastic. How he's not more viewed is insane. Like, he is just absolutely amazing, and I thank you guys for like showing me how amazing he is with all the other recommendations that you guys have been giving me.
And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great, and when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help.
You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see. You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere.
Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in.
God damn, dude. When he said that, I just got goosebumps. Because I just love the fact that he's so open about that. Like, he said in a message, you know, I don't care who does the reactions, and I'm not going to sit there and be like, well, I'm going to make the money off of that. It's my song, and you reacting to it, and you can't do that. And I just absolutely love that. And he's exactly like that, you know, like where he's like, where's your Grammys? Where's this? Where's that? Who cares? Who cares? He's doing his own thing. He doesn't want that commercial music, you know. He doesn't. I think he does, but at the same time, he doesn't. And he's just always focused on just his music. And I think that's what makes it so great, is that he's so focused on just his music and making himself happy, that trying to be like this big time guy on the radio and stuff like that just is not a thing for him. And it's just so fucking awesome. And obviously, there are so many people that really connect with his music and obviously respect the hell out of this guy.
I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in.
Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself.
Trust me.
You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that, I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not a
All right, so I've always said to myself that I was always going to look back and see if Plan B did this. Like, I've never heard of Plan B, so I've always wanted to look back to see if that's actually a thing. But I love the fact that I completely forgot that he does mention Jimi Hendrix in this, and I had said something about how he played in the very beginning of the song and how it sounded like, or how he reached around the top of the guitar string and grabbed that, and Hendrix used to play like that all the time. That was just complete coincidence, and it was just awesome. I love the fact that he's like, man, it's not like that. He's like, no, it is like that. I'm inside you, you twats. It's just so great. And then breaking the fourth wall, like, it just, saying that just in itself is just so great. He mentions Eminem, and I wonder, like, why hasn't Eminem reached out and done a song with Ren? Is it because it's like, I wonder if it's because it's too challenging, because he is so good that I wonder if it would be a challenge. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I would love to see a song with them two together.
It's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material.
Ren, mate, we've heard it all before.
She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Man, you're not original, you're a criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. That is insane. But I love the fact that he like is like so in character. Like he's like in this character, then into that character, and like just absolutely Thanks, camera. And just absolutely loving that like aspect of him where he's doing like this acting and portraying these characters back and forth, and then he just like kind of makes fun of himself. He's like, she sells down by the seashore, like that thing. I just absolutely love the fact that he does that. And this guy, like the other Ren is just so hard on him about like this stuff. And what's messed up is like we're just seeing it as like a video, but this is actually how it is. Like this is actually how he must feel, that he's got this other part of him that's just like constantly just like attacking him on what he actually wants. And that would have to be so fucking hard to actually deal with mentally, you know, to constantly be battered like that by yourself over and over and over again.
Die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash! I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistophelies, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Holy crap, man. I forgot all about this part. It is so insane. And this is the part where I was talking about where like other reactors have probably like broken down syllable parts and talked about like this bar and that bar and how things like double entendres and how it like rhymes from one sentence, maybe two sentences down, it actually rhymes again. And it's just amazing to hear that, but I'm not going to break it down like that. It's been done several thousands of times. It's amazing, but you guys all know, you can hear it. You can hear it in there. And so there's better people that have done that, and they can actually do that bar for bar. And I'm sure Crypt has done it. Crypt is amazing. So just the fact that he rhymes like that and just like breaks it down, like he's just like fucking running with it. And what is that? How many? There's so much to say about this song, so much, which is why I avoided it for so long, because I just feel like I'm not going to do it justice, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. You know how he's talking down about himself in the song? That's how I feel while doing this video. That's the easiest way to describe it, is that's how it feels. Like I'm not going to do this justice because it is so good. So I'm doing my best. Truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. Just right there. I mean, you can hear it in every single word that he says there. Like, holy crap. You want to kill me? I'm eternal, immortal. I live in every decision, the catalyst, chaos that causes division. You see how that like jumps back and forth? That's what I'm talking about. Like the double entendres and how that's going to like rhyme like 3 sentences down, and you're going to hear the rhyme later on. And you're going to be like, oh, wow, that really fits. That's how good this guy is. He's just amazing.
Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So care of the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, Iroquois me to different sides.
Oh, man, I fucking love this part so much. This part right here coming up where he's like, I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. Holy crap. You know, I have felt that way like my entire life, where I just feel like I'm constantly just being just fucked with internally. Like I always like to like go back to the Bruce Almighty, where he's like, Jim Carrey's like,
God is a mean kid sitting on an anthill with a magnifying glass, and I'm the ant. He could fix my life in 5 minutes if he wanted to, but he'd rather burn off my feelers and watch me squirm.
and that part I've always gone back to. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. Like, you could fix my life. You could make things better. You could just not torture me my entire fucking life. But here you are. You know, like, I am not religious in any sense because of this. I love this part because it makes me feel that same way, where I feel like I'm always constantly tested and I've been beaten down so much, and it's made me who I am. So I accept the fact that this has happened to me. But it's like, man, things could have been so much easier, but then I wouldn't have been who I am. So at the same time, you have to accept the fact that you've been treated the way that you are, or the things have happened the way that they've happened, and you get to, and that's where, like, he's like, I was made by his hand. It's all part of his plan, which is the religious part, which I'm not like huge into, but at the same time, I understand it. And when he goes, that I stand on my own 2 feet, and you know me, my will is eternal, and you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east, and I'll settle on the ocean floor. Like, you can't stop me. I am going to do this no matter what. And I just love that he goes down here, and he, like, brings in, like, his fans, and he's like, some people know me as hope. Some people know me as a voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. Holy shit. Like, he knows he's helped people out with his music, and he knows how much he's reached out to people and actually picked them up. And he's like, so he's like talking to his fans, and like he knows, you know, this about him, about himself. And he doesn't let his ego go like way off into the world and like be like, oh, I'm so great. But he goes, I know that I'll prosper. I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So all the pain and suffering that he's gone through, he's just still stood strong, and nothing's ever like coerced him to try and just end it all. It's just so, I just love the feeling and the deep message in here. And then when he like starts actually singing, oh my god, like I just get goosebumps just like reading that. Like, it is just so good, and it just like, I think it speaks to a lot of us, and the way that he does this, I just absolutely love it. Such a good fucking song.
I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east, and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So care of the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, Iroquois me to different sides. Ooh, 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 ooh.
All right, before he gets into this next part, I just want to acknowledge that I know that he was talking to like the demons inside of himself when he said, "So cower at the man." Like he's talking and going towards somebody and like saying, "So cower at me because I am this and this is like that's who you are and you are going to not fear me, but you're going to respect who I am." But I love this message at the end. This is what got me a long time ago. And now that I actually know his message more and like what he's gone through, thanks to you guys, if you're still here, which I hope you are, I think it's going to hit a little harder knowing this stuff more now.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
God, man, his message at the end there is just so freaking good. And like what I was saying, like when I was like, it's gonna mean more now, is because I didn't really understand why he was like, the more I curse my clumsy footsteps. Now after watching like the previous video, Crutch, that I reacted to, I understand more on that aspect of what happened, and like hold on, and there's so many different songs that actually opened my eyes more to what he's gone through and stuff like that. And now this song just means more because of that, but his message has always been fantastic. So I mean there's just not enough that you can say about this video. And I honestly think this is going to be one of those videos that is going to be broken down over and over and over again to the fullest extent. I mean, I am sitting at 35 minutes for this video right now alone, and I just feel like I haven't said enough about it. So that's how good this is. I absolutely love the Ren fans. You guys are fucking amazing. Just the greatest community ever, honestly. Like, you guys are just so awesome. And I love the fact that you guys have just shown so much love to all these other people that have also reacted to Ren. I've been going around and I've been seeing the same people, and I'm just like, man, you guys are just fantastic. Absolutely love it. So thank you. If there's more videos that you want me to react to, I do have a long list of Ren videos, but I am still adding more and more and more and more and more. I've got new ones, I've got older ones, but if you want to make sure that I'm going to react to that video, make sure that you put it down in the comments and I will get around to it. I'm not going to do a bunch of Ren videos back to back to back because I like to be diverse. So I'm going to be all over the place with my reactions, but I promise you I will get to that video eventually. So thank you guys. Let me know what your favorite part of the song was. Let me know how this song has helped you. If it has, I want to know how it's helped you, because there, like I went through parts of the song that have really like they reach me in an aspect, and I just absolutely love this song. It's so good. I've listened to it a ton of times. Absolutely love this. I can't say enough. I really just can't say enough. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye.